guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Y'all, let's do some very sweet paper crafting. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by because today, y'all, we're going to have some big fun making something little. But before we get started, welcome to all of my new subscribers and a big thank you to everyone who supports me day in and day out, because you guys have no idea the part you play in helping to keep this channel running and helping to keep me motivated to make video after video after video. So thank you so much. So today, this is what we're going to be making. And I'll give you a closer look once we get ready to go over what we're going to need to make it. And guys, as always, I love the project, but today's paper is just so stinking cute that I cannot wait to share it with you. So y'all know what time it is? It's time to make it. And y'all, here's a closer look at today's project. It is such a big little project, and it's wrapped in beautiful, beautiful paper. What is it? Well, it's a goodie bag, and I decided I would go ahead and make a tag to go inside of the goodie bag. And as always, these are any season, any reason, any gender, because I'm using this pumpkin themed paper, but you could very easily swap this out and turn it into what you need for it to be. And it's so inexpensive that you can make up a whole pack of these and use them as a gift, or you could sell them at a craft fair. And this is perfect if you're looking for a great little Halloween goodie bag. Don't necessarily have to make the card to go with it unless you wanted to. But if you wanted to make some cute little bags to give to the kiddies, this is the perfect bag. And you know what else? You don't have to make goodie bags to give to the kiddies. We adults like goodie bags as well. So this is what we're going to be making today. But I hope that you guys can stick around for the whole video because I have such a quick and easy bonus project for you that I think you're going to love. So here's what I'll be using on today's project. I have some of my crinkled seam binding. Then I have some pieces of ephemera, and the ephemera that I'm using is from Cartabella's Welcome Autumn Ephemera Pack. Then I have a piece of white matte, and it's a cardstock, medium weight, that measures 3 by 5 1/4. And then I have this beautiful pumpkin colored cardstock that measures 3 1/2 by 5 5/8. And then I have this absolutely gorgeous 6 by 10 1/2 inch piece of scrapbook paper. And I'm going to bring it up closer so that you guys can see this. You can see that we have the old rusted out blue truck with buffalo plaid doors, and we have pumpkins on the inside and pumpkins all around. This is a gorgeous paper, and this paper is from Hobby Lobby. So about 3 months ago, I decided to go into Hobby Lobby to see what types of papers they had available. That was when I found the chocolate paisley, the plaids I've been using, the black and white pumpkins that I was using. I went in and they had a whole bunch of papers that I felt were appropriate for autumn crafting. And so this was one of them. And I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. But this is a Hobby Lobby paper. So if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, hobbylobby.com is available to those of you in the US. So here is the full-size sheet so that you can see how this pattern lays out. Absolutely beautiful. And the name of the paper is Trucks and Pumpkins. The SKU is 1941186. So I'm going to bring in my scoreboard and my 6 by 10 1/2 inch piece. And on the 10 1/2 inch side, let's score at 1/2 inch and at 1. Then we'll move over to 5, 5 1/2, and 6. And then we'll score at 10. So here are those scores again. We're scoring at 1/2 inch, at 1, at 5, 5 1/2, 6, and at 10. So what I'm going to do is fold and burnish my scores, and I'm going to be folding my scores accordion style. And by accordion style, this is what I mean. So then I'll do the same thing over here. our little glue or tape tab right there. So very simple. I am going to take my tape, and I'm going to use my tape runner because that will hold this paper. And what I'm going to do is I am going to open this, take my tape, run that tape along the bottom, and then on the glue flap, and you'll know it's the glue flap because it's a single score, I am going to take my glue and just place my glue down. And when I'm placing that glue down, I'm making sure that I have it on the outside, so on the printed side. So then we're going to take it and we're going to match the glue flap to the other side. And if you want, you can actually place glue. I'm using tape just because it's pretty easy and the tape is nice and sturdy. So I'm going to take this and fold it and bring it down like this. And then I'll use my big old spatula to get that bottom of the bag nice and stuck. So now we have a nice little gusseted bag that will open a little like this. We can tuck our treat in, and it's so super cute. If you wanted, you could take some of that gold paper and put a little topper across the top. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that because I actually have a little bit of scrap. So I'm going to take that scrap and I'm going to cut it at about 3 7/8 of an inch. And let's see. So I'm going to take two pieces that are 3 7/8 of an inch by 1 3/4, and I am just going to score them at 7/8 of an inch on the 1 3/4 inch side. This isn't anything that you have to do, and it wasn't even going to be a part of my project, but I did happen to have some scrap, so I might as well use it. And I'm going to take that and just place it across the top like that. Again, I'll use my tape runner. And I'll take that one piece and we'll go ahead and get that stuck on the front. Then we can take the second piece and let's get it stuck on the back. Like I said, it's not necessary that you do this step to have a beautiful bag, but I just thought I'd take advantage of scrap. So now I'll take this piece, put it down, get that nice and stuck, and now we have a nice little topper to that bag. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the piece that measures 3 1/2 by 5 5/8 and my white mat that measures 3 by 5 1/4. Use my tape runner again, and I'm just going to place some tape on this. And we'll put this down, just basically centering it. This is really one of those easy peasy crafts that makes such a big impact when they're done. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take this and put it inside just to see how far it's going to sit, because I'm going to take my rooster and use it as the topper piece so you'll know that you can pull something out of the inside. So now I see how that is. I'm going to take some of my tape, place some tape down on this piece. And I don't want it sticking up from the top too much, so I'm just going to put it in like that. And you can see that we have a nice little tab that we can pull out. Now here on the back, you can actually add another piece of white paper if you want, or a piece of ephemera. And so what I'm going to do is take this little piece of ephemera that says Hello Fall, add some tape to it, and then I'm just going to put it right here on the back. So let's say you were giving this to someone, you wanted to include a little photo here in the front. You can do that. And then here on the back, if you wanted to write your message, you can. And then just tuck in your little treat and hand it off to that person. How magnificently cute is that? So now here on the front, I want to take just a little piece of ephemera. I'm going to punch a hole Then I'm going to take my crinkled seam binding, put that through the hole, and pull this nice and tight. You can do a whole lot more to this if you want. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. Take some of my hot glue, put a little hot glue on the back, and now I'll take this and I'm just going to put it down like so. And as I said earlier, you can do as much to yours as you like. I'm keeping mine very simple, but I am going to bring in one more piece of ephemera and just place it right there at the bottom because I like how that looks. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of tape. Take this piece and we're going to place it down. And now we have our second beautifully sweet little bag. So guys, before we do our wrap up of today's project, I have a very sweet little bonus hack that I want to show you. So I'm going to bring in these little sunflower picks, and they're actually cupcake picks that I got from Hobby Lobby. They were $1.99, but they were on sale. And I ended up paying about $1 for them, and you get 24 in here. So each one comes to a little over 4 cents a piece. But what I like about these, I'm not planning on making cupcakes, but I can take these out and you can very easily remove the pick. And now you have a nice little, almost chipboard-like embellishment that you can work with. So I can take my big old spatula and just smooth out where I removed that pick. And I'll show you how easy it is again. So I'm just going to grab it and pull that pick out. And then I can take my spatula, bone folder, or whatever you have and just sort of smooth that out. Now these would make nice embellishment pieces just like that. Or you can pull in your sticker sheet and just go ahead and take a little embellishment and add it right there to the middle. Or we can take another sticker and add it right there just to cuten that up a little bit. And then grab yourself another little sticker and just sort of pop it up right there. And you're going to have the beginnings of some beautiful embellishment pieces that all started as cupcake picks. So you'll see these throughout your stores, whether it's Hobby Lobby or even a local store, as we get close to seasonal crafting. You will find things like this, or you might even see cupcake picks all the time where you are. Go ahead and grab them and take them apart and then turn them into the nice little pieces of embellishment that you like, and then pull them out and use them in your projects. So y'all, this is another way that we can take something that was intended for another purpose, change it to use it for whatever it is we want it to be. So I certainly hope that you guys are going to start looking at those beautiful cupcake picks a whole lot differently now, because they're more than just a cupcake pick. So I am going to bring my first little bag and tag back in, and I will show you this one as well, along with the beautiful little pieces of embellishment that we made from cupcake picks. So guys, I hope that you'll find yourself making some of these, and I hope that you'll find yourself getting some cupcake picks and turning them into pieces of embellishment. 24 pieces in the pack. You automatically start out with 24 embellishments, even if you don't dress them up. So I hope that you have liked this project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.